The last recording in the family archive. Marina and Oleg had been married for 12 years. Everyone around them believed they were the perfect couple. Travels, holidays, a cozy home. But behind the doors of their apartment, there had long been a silence filled with unspoken words. One day, during a major cleanup, Marina discovered an old wooden box hidden behind suitcases on the upper shelf. On the lid was a burned-in symbol. "Do not open without both present." "Have you seen this before?" she asked Oleg. He turned pale, as if the box meant far more than it appeared. 1. The forbidden find. Oleg admitted that years ago his father had given him this box, saying only, "Hide it, and open it only when you feel the marriage starting to crack." Marina flinched. "And you felt that?" Oleg didn't answer. 2. Inside, not what they expected. Together they removed the lock. The box opened with a soft creak. Inside were an old tape recorder, several letters, a photograph of their family taken 10 years ago, and a key. Marina pressed the play button. The recording began with the voice of an unfamiliar woman. "If you're listening to this, it means the secret has reached those who can finally finish it. Your families have been connected for a long time, but you must learn what happened on the night no one talks about." 3. The letters. The first letter was from Marina's mother, written when Marina was just a child. It spoke of a time when the two families, Oleg's and Marina's, lived side by side in a small village and were close friends. But one night, a man from Oleg's family disappeared without a trace, and the last person to see him alive was Marina's mother. Marina was stunned. Her mother had always said she didn't like remembering the past, but never explained why. Oleg read the letter, and his hands began to tremble. 4. The photograph. They examined the photograph. In it they were together, young and happy. Behind them stood an old, long-destroyed house. But in the window of that house was the reflection of a man, the one who disappeared. A cold sensation crept over Marina. 5. Recording 2. They turned on the tape recorder again. A man's trembling voice spoke. "If the truth doesn't come out, it will destroy the next family. I didn't leave. I was forced to disappear. And the one who did this is still close to you." Marina looked at Oleg. He was as white as a wall. 6. The key. The key from the box fit the door to the basement of their building, old, shared, and unopened for years. They went down. Behind the door was a small corridor with another door. On it, the same burned-in symbol. "Do not open without both present." Oleg inserted the key. The door swung open. 7. The last room. The room was cluttered with old things. But in the center stood a table with another tape recorder on it, and an envelope with their names. They pressed play. The voice was the same man's. "I didn't die. I hid. And everything you've gone through is part of the old cursed cycle of silence between our families. But you are the first to open the box together. That means there's a chance to fix everything. Inside the envelope is what will free you both from the past." Marina tore open the envelope. Inside was a single sentence. "Tell each other the truth. That's how it began. That's how it can end." And then Oleg spoke. He confessed everything he had been hiding for years. His fear of losing her, the hurts he never voiced, the mistakes he kept secret. Marina confessed too. There, in the old basement, surrounded by the ghosts of their past, they became a real couple again, for the first time in years. Not because of the story they discovered, but because they finally chose to speak.